Hey everyone, welcome to your Universe Z, the place where we talk all about the Dragon Ball universe. Today we are going to go through Goku finding Raditz 20 years after his death. And if you would like to see more Dragon Ball content, please leave your like and subscribe to join our Universe Z. When we talk about forgotten and almost completely abandoned characters in the Dragon Ball franchise, we cannot fail to mention Raditz. He was one of the antagonists in the Dragon Ball manga and the Dragon Ball Z anime, being a Saiyan and the biological brother of Goku, son of Bardock and Jin. Being a character directly connected to Goku, but forgotten and abandoned in favor of others who gained more prominence, many fans were saddened and would even like to see his return in history someday and in some form. Despite being a character that was defeated long ago, when we analyze the Dragon Ball arcs nowadays, it wouldn't be impossible to see him returning to our screens in a new arc. But would this be possible? Could Goku and Raditz meet again in the future? How could this happen? That's what we'll talk about in today's video. Unlike his brother Goku, Raditz is evil and brutal like many Saiyan warriors. He does, however, give his brother the chance to participate in Frieza's empire, and only attacking Goku when he refuses and protests his plans. He enjoys mocking weaker opponents, and playing with them before finally killing them, shown when he mocks Piccolo, and taking great pleasure in seeing his own brother Goku and nephew Gohan in pain. He is incredibly manipulative, begging Goku to let go of his tail when Goku squeezes it. Goku does so and Raditz attacks him tremendously, and begins to crush his ribs while laughing. Raditz can also be a coward when facing death, as he continues to plead desperately with his arrogant attitude when he is attacked by Piccolo's Maken Kosopo. Apparently, unlike many Saiyans, especially Goku, Raditz fears death. He only accepted his own death when he arrogantly believed that his companions would revive him with the Dragon Spheres. Cries out that he wants to anger Goku to make his Saiyan blood boil so that he will remember his Saiyan heritage and that he will join the remaining Saiyan clan in collecting planets for Frieza. He is extremely proud in his Saiyan heritage, like Vedira, and makes several comments on this, and explaining the near extinction of the Saiyans. He expresses disgust when he finds out that Goku's tail has been cut off, and mocks Goku for forgetting his mission to destroy the Earth due to the tumble Goku took as a baby. Also mocks Goku for going soft and becoming part of the Earth's population. He seems confident that Goku will accept him along with him, Nappa and Vedira. While kidnapping Gohan, he mocks his nephew for crying, telling him that he is a Saiyan, and that he has no problem killing his brother or nephew without hesitation. In a way, Raditz sounds like Vedira in that he glorifies the Saiyan race and kills anyone who is a threat, or in the case of Goku and Gohan, refuses to participate in their barbaric way of life. Raditz relies heavily on his tracker, and when a fighting power gets too high, near his level, he assumes it is broken. Raditz has a high level of confidence in his power, and is very arrogant. During his time on Earth, he does not take Piccolo and Goku seriously and underestimated them due to them having low fighting power. Also, he lies when he tells Goku that he is a high-class warrior, and that he would not hesitate to kill his own brother if he had to. Raditz's fighting power is only 1,200, showing that he is indeed at a low level. Before he dies, Raditz says that he is sure that Nappa and Vedira will revive him with the Dragon Spheres. Nappa actually considers reviving Raditz, but Vedira chooses the desire for immortality, claiming that Raditz deserved to die for his incompetence. After all the events we know about in the story, could we consider a return of Raditz to the Dragon Ball Super story in the future? After all, despite not being canonically in the anime, Goku was already able to reunite with his parents during a game released in 2016, which told, among other stories, a touching reunion between Goku and his parents, Bardock and Jin. As you may remember from Goku's story, the Saiyan was sent to Earth by Frieza's empire for the giant monkey form to conquer the. Almost immediately after he was sent to planet Earth, planet Vedira was destroyed by Frieza, and except for his birth, Goku never had the opportunity to meet his parents, Bardock and Jin. Many fans have wondered what an eventual return of Bardock would look like in the anime, and whether Goku took the opportunity to reunite with his parents after his death, especially between the Cell Saga and Majin Buu's saga. After all, he was dead for quite a while during that period. Unfortunately, in the official timeline of Dragon Ball Super, Goku never had the opportunity to reunite with his parents, but in the Dragon Ball Fusions game this was different. For those who don't know, Dragon Ball Fusions is a game released for Nintendo 3DS by Bandai Namco in 2016 that has the premise of bringing a ton of fusions not featured in the anime, such as Piccolo and Gohan, Goku and Yamcha and so on. In one of the stories told in the game, we get to check out a reunion of Bardock and Jin with Goku, and it was pretty exciting. In the encounter, Bardock and Jin visit planet Earth while Goku is still a child, and Goku's mother almost can't hold back her tears as she reunites with her son. The meeting gets even sadder, as Bardock and Jin decide not to reveal to Goku who they are, and the character has no idea that he is talking to his own parents. What about Raditz? How could the reunion of these two happen? By the way, for starters, why wasn't he revived during Dragon Ball Super? We all know that as a good protagonist, but also a good character, Goku has a big heart and that he always gives a second chance for his opponents to redeem themselves for what they have done, just as he gave a chance to Vegeta, Piccolo, Frieza, and even Raditz himself. However, his brother misused this chance and threatened him back, saying that he would kill Gohan if Goku did not join him. And it was precisely because of this that Goku allowed Piccolo to kill both him and Raditz at once, knowing that they could revive him using the Dragon Spheres. Goku has no affection for Raditz, not really caring about him. He also would not allow him to be revived only to bring even more evil to the world, possibly seeking revenge on those who caused his death, hurting innocent lives in the process. But then, if Goku wouldn't treat Raditz back on his own, who would? Well, many antagonists in Dragon Ball might be capable of this, perhaps using their lip to get Raditz to go over to their side, convincing him to kill Goku after his betrayal and seeking revenge. It would be pretty easy to imagine such a scenario, wouldn't it? In an arc of Dragon Ball Super, some powerful yet admirably glib character would bring back several characters that have been killed throughout the series for a fight. Putting aside his goal, which could be anyone, he would be able to not only revive these iconic characters once who may have appeared in the classic or Z story, but also create a major war within the universe, thus allowing for a huge variety of iconic characters and fights to be involved, bringing references from the past and new epic transformations appearing before our eyes. Thus, we could see the reunion of Goku and Raditz during a scene very similar to the past. However, this time, Raditz wants revenge and will make his brother suffer for having betrayed and abandoned him. Thus, he would not hesitate to kill anyone who stands in his way, including him. That would be an interesting trajectory to see in Dragon Ball, don't you think? We have never had a big war arc like many shounens usually do, as the work always focuses a lot on tournament arcs and maybe with a specific group of villains attacking a specific location, but something this big would be really awesome to see in both the manga and animated, especially in the anime, with the epic voiceovers and transformations shining before our eyes. But what about it? Would you like to see an arc like this in the anime? What do you think the story and the reunion of Goku and Raditz could be like? We have painful deaths to watch and epic fights reminiscing about the old days. Would we have the potential for Raditz to use a completely new and even more powerful transformation than we have ever seen before? Could he surpass Goku in his revived form? Leave in the comments how you think this new plot could unfold. That's it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for videos, don't forget to comment here below, because I'll be reading all of them as I always do. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any content from your Universe Z.